Alright. Do I mute myself until then?
I have you muted. It's surprisingly a lovely day. Oof. It's surprisingly a lovely day today. I don't know what to do, really. I do have trees on me. I could plant the trees. You know, we're just gonna like shove a few trees down here, right here. You know, I like the world. It's just simple and easy. Like, so I'm doing something really quick. Sorry. Let me like placing this down.
Why, hello.
God?
What? No, I'm not God. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm inside your head, kid. You're not gonna see me.
Why are you inside my head?
Let's just say, I needed assistance, and you're the only suitable host. Well, sort of. I'm Malachi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Alex.
Oh, I know a lot about you, Alex. About the fact that you are not a fan of the so-called nation.
I never have been.
So, I have a proposition for you. You and me, a little partnership, if you will. And I will help you bring the nations to their knees. Do we have a deal?
What about the outsiders? They're the nation that I like, you know. Yeah, there may not even be a nation, but like, I like them and all. It's just, they're my friends, you know?
I guess the outsiders, these people that you care so much for, will be avoiding of the wrath.
Yes.
But other than that, it's free game. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, I think we can work things out. Is there anything else you needed me before? Weird demigod of the voice in my mind?
Not exactly. I have this big idea. Granted, I'm not sure if it would work yet, but have you ever considered trying to bring the nations into civil war?
No. Never thought of that idea before.
I mean, think about it. If they start killing themselves, that has nothing to do with the outsiders, and the outsiders can expand their territory farther and farther out. And as they start killing each other, then you can take them down with one fell move.
I like that idea, actually. That's a good idea.
Trust me, I have a lot more thinking. So, I think this partnership's going to be rather explosive.
What do you mean by explosive?
Oh, you'll see what I mean later. But until then, why not just be prepared? I suggest get some potions, things, supplies, you know, the typical thing.
Voice, Malachi, whatever your name is. At this point, I don't have the materials to brew potions.
Well then, go to my personal favorite world. Hell.
I have bad memories of that.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Something happened with you in a lava pit?
Yes, it did happen with me in the lava pit with 2 magma cubes, and they quartered me, and I fell in lava.
What a cubing situation.
You're just the punny one, aren't you?
Why, yes, indeed I am.
Okay. Ow.
So, well, if you cannot consider potions, then maybe perhaps you could consider TNT.
I think that could work, probably, maybe.
I'm just saying, it would be nice and handy for something in case something unexpected happens.
Like, are you trying, what do you mean by that? Like, are you trying to, like, explode, are you trying to explode the nation?
Nah, listen, I just don't really like the ideas of humans in, well, this side of the area. But I'll give due exception for the outsiders, because apparently you seem them worthy.
Yeah, they're all my friends.
Yeah, friends. Typical mortal thing. Anyway, so, here's the deal. I stay in your head, and you don't tell squat to anyone I exist until I say so. And then I will help you take down the nations and make them beg for mercy.
Okay.
Wonderful. Now, of course, we're going to need preparations. You can't taking down all these nations is not going to be done in a day.
That's true. We need to at least take
So,
some time.
I say you build up your alliances to the outsiders. They could be rather handy to us in this taking down the nations, as those others call it.
Just by the sounds of how you say nations, you hate nations too?
Well, let's just say, when you're a spirit of the land, humans taking it over for, well, property is not really a good look.
Oh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention that. You see, have you ever considered why that tree is there? Well,
No.
you're looking at one of the founders of that land. Unfortunately, due to the fact of a unbelievable and unnecessary curse, I got transformed into a spirit. Hence why I'm stuck in your head.
Okay.
And the only way I can get out is if, well, I find someone who hated the nation, the ideas of nations as much as I did. Well, still do. So, the way this, again, with the whole idea of the Civil War, if we get them to try to attack each other, they won't even notice if a couple of, well, random items just vanish.
True, maybe. Like, I don't want to get like caught in all this.
Well, don't worry. You won't be the one doing it. Rule number one of leading an army: you don't send yourself into the battlefield. You have a reputation. You gotta keep good with the other nations. That way they don't expect you when you pull off the big bang, if you will.
Okay.
So in other words, I say you build, so do what you've been doing. Build up alliances. Make people believe in you. And soon, once the outsiders are strong enough, use them to your advantage and take down the pathetic nation. Of course, with my help.
I see you really want to take down the nations. Because of what
What can I say?
humans
What can I say? I'm a man of chaos.
That's my catchphrase though. Or whatever.
Oh, I see you and me are gonna get along just fine.
Okay, well, is anything else that you need? Weird voice that's in my head that won't leave me alone?
Oh, I'm not leaving you alone anytime soon. Mostly because of the fact I'm stuck here. But other than, well, there is one thing I do need.
Oh, and what's that?
I'm gonna need netherite armor, and I mean a lot of it. Enough to fit an army.
I don't think anybody has the efficient funds to do all that. I only have one set, and that's for myself when I go into battle. Even if I do go into battle.
Well, then you got a lot of work to do to make the true plan come together.
Why do I have to get everybody another armor? Can I just get them like diamond armor?
You don't understand. For what I have planned, they're gonna need that blast radius protection.
You could get blast protection on diamond armor.
Yeah, with extra work. With netherite armor, it just comes with the package. Work smarter, not harder.
I'd rather work harder though. Whatever.
The point is, I need you to... You know what? Just find a way to make sure that when your people go into war, they'll be ready to take on, well, blast radius, if you will. Oh, that... yes, that stupid little tree. I remember when my... Oh, yeah, of course I remember that. That was the one thing I remembered before I was trapped inside of it.
You're trapped inside of the tree?
More or less. My body, my once good body was destroyed and turned into a tree. It's a long story.
I don't want to ask about it.
Well, let's just say my comrades did not like the idea of, well, what I had planned for this world, so they destroyed my original body and then encased me inside a tree, so then I would never be able to breathe free.
What was your plan anyway?
A plan of prosperity. A plan where everyone could live happily ever after, without the worries of a nation or democracy or communist, capitalist. Nah, just one big happy family. Of course, a little bit explosive, but still a family. All under the rule of one person.
And who's that one person?
Isn't it obvious?
You?
Well, it would have been if my dear old comrades didn't encase me inside that stupid tree. And the fact that your nation decided to name themselves after it, one of the nations named themselves after it, is just stupid.
I think that tree is called the tree of dignity, and like people that like are like around it get like sucked into its like aurora or something. I don't know. That's why I'm never really close to it.
What? Huh. Looks like my power still seeps from it. Not surprising. Now, let's just say when I was alive, I was a very persuasive leader.
You were a leader?
Oh, yes. I was the one who first founded this land. The ruins around this area? Well, you're looking at one of the first people who conquered them.
Well, you mean hearing.
Yes, created, conquered, you know what I mean.
Okay.
That doesn't matter now, because now I am stuck in a tree. Great.
You don't sound too happy to be living in the tree. Or in
Oh,
a
trust
tree.
me, it's...
Or in some tree.
Well, technically I am the tree, but...
You're that
Come
thing?
on, like I said. Again, the whole me being inside of the tree / being the tree is a long story. Yeah, I find it funny. It used to be blood red when I was alive, when it first sprouted.
Okay. I think it's always been blue. I think you have your colors mixed up.
Well, not when I was putting into it. It was blood red when I was put in it.
Maybe everybody just
Because
hated you back then.
Oh yeah, they totally did. After all, I was the one who conquered was the quote-unquote dictator or something. I don't know.
Dictator?
Wasn't dictators really loosely said. All I did was maybe killed a couple people who didn't like my ideals, but other than that, I did nothing else. I mean, that's nothing compared to what your nations did. I mean, the fact that they decided to just take the land without even asking who that belonged to begin with. And they're making democracy, colonizations, like money systems?
I don't think we have money systems just yet, but like, I feel like there is going to be some sort of money system soon. Oh wait,
Exactly
take the back bakery.
Yes, that bakery. As you can clearly tell, so yes, technically I am trapped in the tree / am the tree. It's complicated.
Whatever you are, you're a tree. You're some sort of tree person. Sounds like.
Yes. Which is exactly why I kind of want to blow all this place out so I can maybe find a way to get out. Well, at least my voice out of your head.
You are sometimes.
No, for a fact.
So, ever since I met you, like the beginning, like 5 minutes ago, or probably 10 minutes ago, you're annoying.
Oh, why, thank you. To my people back then, that was a compliment. It was either that or you get stabbed with a sword, so...
Yeah, that's some weird stuff going on back where
If you think that's bad, you should hear some of my comrades' ideas of humanization. Oh, I love this. So, the one person that I actually did like when I was, well, alive, he had this idea to create something called a presidency or something. where the leaders can be switched out. And that's just tomfoolery. One person should be leader because otherwise other people are idiots.
I never heard.
Other
that.
people are dumb. Giving people the choice to choose who their leaders, they're obviously going to choose wrong.
You're true about that, but like, what if they're right? What if they're like all right about it?
And yeah, but the fact is, they're most of the time wrong than they are right. And do we really need to take the chance of them choosing a pathetic leader to lead them to a war that wasn't worth fighting?
Hey, I know there's some like probably good leaders out there. Like, yeah, some of them may fight and all, but like for like the outsiders, Polar's doing a great job being a leader of some sort. I don't know what he is. He's just like,
I will
a leader,
admit,
I guess.
I will admit there are some good leaders, but then there's some that just make no sense. Like this weird person that I found out from I don't know exactly his name, but he apparently tried to build a wall in his country, which makes no sense.
Oh.
I mean, if you're gonna build a wall, build it around your citizens, and then you can enslave them for a couple of years.
Why would you enslave your citizens?
I mean, they're poor.
That doesn't give you the idea to enslave your citizens, though.
I see you're... like I said, and this is exactly why I was trapped inside the tree. At least that's what my comrade said. So I will admit, there is a perks of being stuck inside the tree. One, you get a decent view of everything. I get to see everything that goes on from every single vine, every single little thing that goes around.
But if you're in my head, you just follow me around, don't you? Like...
Yes, I decided that I needed a host. The tree was kind of getting boring. Granted, I could have just followed the roots down and just, like, ingrained myself inside a pig, but it wouldn't have been fun.
That would have been easier for me.
I'm not that bad.
You're annoying.
Again, why thank you.
That wasn't meant to be as a compliment, but okay.
I'm sorry, do you want me to help you destroy all these nations?
Honestly, the one part that I don't like is stealing each item. Because, yes, I know people are annoying, and yeah, but people worked hard for those items.
But that's why it's perfect. You see, people get attached to these items, which is why they can be used to get what we want. It's easy and simple. I mean, how did you think some of the greatest leaders I know used people's attachments to things to get everything they ever wanted? I mean, you don't have to do it with just people. You don't even need to do it with items. You can do it with people. If people have a weird connection to someone, you can use them as kind of leverage to get what you want.
Still, your point is, I don't feel comfortable stealing from my fellow people. Yeah, I may call them fellow people, but like, I despise them all.
So, but again, if you steal from them, who says it's stealing? I mean, it's not like as though they're gonna think you stole it. The whole
They
point
will
of it
think that
was
I
to make them
stole
think.
it. If you think about it, they will think that I stole it.
No. Let me finish what I was gonna say. You make the other nation. You steal an item from one nation, and then you make it look like so. Like for example, say you take the greatest treasure from the tree nation, and then you make it look as though like one of the other nations took it, and then they start a civil war with each other. And bada bing, bada boom, we got a civil war going on between two strong nations. And then we do from the other one, and then boom, an entire civil war against each other.
Okay.
As a great leader once said, a house divided against itself will never work.
Let me guess, you said those exact lines.
Not exactly. Learned it from a friend of mine. Granted, I killed him 2 minutes after, but...
Why would you kill your friend? That's my question is, why would you kill your friend?
Because in fact, friends are leverage. They are attachments to this world, making you have a weakness.
But okay.
Think about it. Say you have a best friend on in this world. Next thing you know, one of your greatest enemies decides to use them against you. Bada bing, bada boom. Now you're a puppet to someone because they got to your soft spot.
Okay.
You see what I mean? If you're not attached to anyone, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I see what you mean there, buddy.
Glad that you understand.
Well, I have to think about your kind offer here, Malachi.
Oh, trust me. Oh, please. You know, there is an easier name you can call me by if you want.
No, I'll just stick with Malachi, thank you. Or God, or random person in my brain. Voice. Whatever I want to call you.
See, you had my attitude when I was younger. I think I'm gonna like this partnership.
If I even agree to it. You can't just assume that I'm gonna agree to something.
Oh, you will. To put it simply, even if you don't, I'm still inside your head.
Yeah, I figured that out easily.
So if you don't follow to my rules, I could find another way to get to you.
It's gonna take a lot to like crack open me, like honestly.
You said the Outlanders were close friends of yours, right?
The Outlanders? You mean the Outsiders?
Outsiders, whatever their name is.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if someone would use your...
What do you mean?
Oh, well, let's just say I have unique skills that could help me use you in my own design. You know, you're glad that I'm even asking. Most of the time I just take over someone's body and make them use it as a puppet. But I decided to ask this time because in fact I wanted to try something called diplomacy or something.
Diplomacy?
Whatever. I don't really use it much. Like I said, it's a stupid tactic. I say you just manipulate the guy. Manipulate the person to be just a puppet. And then they can do whatever you please.
Yeah, like I said, voice in my head, Malachi, whatever I want to call you, or whatever your name is called. I'll have to think about your lovely little offer here.
I'm glad you at least consider it. But remember, even if you say no, I'm still going to be in here.
I realize that, thank you. Unless if there is a way that I could get rid of you.
If you do that, then I'll just go to take one of your friends. Well, then I'll just use one of your friends. And then the cycle continues. See, don't think you're not the only one here who... Don't think you're the only one here who doesn't know about math.
That doesn't know about what?
Oh, you were thinking about those little pathetic little book things that would get me out of your head. Oh, that's adorable. That's like novice spelling. That's cute. That's really cute.
Excuse me, but explain, please.
Nah, I forgot that you guys are from a. You guys don't come from, well, my town. So, I will keep my mouth shut.
No, voice in my head. You kind of have to tell me your voice in my head.
No, I don't. You can't make me.
True, I can't make you, but I could tell somebody about you.
Not like anyone would believe you.
I think people would believe me.
Oh, really? The people who quote-unquote already hate you?
Who do you mean already hate me? Who hates me?
Well, the fact that you hate the nations make me think that they hate you.
Nah, I don't. I just hate the nations. There's only a few people that I hate.
Oh, right, because the fact something happened with you when you were a kid when it comes to nations. Kicked out? Thrown out? Parents killed because of the fact of democracy reasons?
Don't talk about bad about my family or my backstory.
Come on. That's the best part about being me. I can do whatever I want because you can't harm me inside your head.
You're right, because you're this powerful little god that's in my mind. This is some bullshit.
Your sarcasm is very cute.
Sir, but like... Yeah, I may be this little demon, but that doesn't give me the right to be in my head and start telling me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm suggesting. You should be feeling grateful. Most of the time I take over the body, like I said. I don't just ask people.
Yeah, surprisingly I'm special.
Oh, no, you're not special. I just got bored of the usual takeover thing.
Oh?
Yeah. It's too easy most of the time. Just one snap of my finger and poof, they're just a little puppet. And I can make them do whatever I decide for the next few minutes for a few thousand years.
Please don't make me into a puppet for your own bidding.
Well then, kindly obey.
I will think about your little offer when I want to. If that's a no, that's a no, and I'll have to live with you inside my head. If it's a yes,
Alright.
then it's whatever. I get to destroy all the nations. I'm happy I'm a go-lucky little girl that wants to destroy all the nations.
I mean, to be fair, you did have this coming.
I did not know this was coming.
Oh, yeah, I know you didn't know this was coming, but you did have this coming, having a little personal demon inside your head. You know, the whole you being practically being a literal anarchist yourself.
Well, what do you mean by that?
You want to destroy the nations. I mean, after all, for some reason, I haven't really took a look into your past yet, because, well, the only thing I decided to look into was the present stuff with the whole clan, the whole, like, thing going on, and that's it. But I could take a peek.
Please don't.
Oh, so there's something you don't want me to see, Alex?
There's something I don't want you to see. It's just, I don't like my past.
Are you like the what? Are you like the daughter of an anarchist? Were you kicked out because of the fact your father's misdoings?
No.
Are you the daughter of a leader who just happened to be extremely terrible at his job and then was killed?
No.
Alright. Suit yourself. I guess I'll stop asking.
Why, thank you.
You're really welcome.
Ghost. Spirit that wants to. Okay. Come at me, skeletons. I'm scared of you.
If you knew a thing of what I've accomplished when I was alive, you would be. Let's just say I make that little spell that you were gonna do from that little book of yours.
What?
Look like a novice. Oh, you guys don't even have. Then how the heck were you gonna get me out of your head?
Here's what I was planning on getting you out of my head. Just the way you're talking, it sounds like you want to cause a whole bunch of chaos. Which, I mean, I'm fine with that, but like, I don't think the others would appreciate you.
Of course they wouldn't, because in fact no one truly understands me like you would. Why do you think I picked you? I knew someone like you, a true anarchist, would understand where I'm coming from. I mean, government got me my ass kicked. So I want to get back at it.
I can tell. You're stuck in my head. You are now a part of the Tree of Dignity, or whatever people call it nowadays.
It's funny. Wait, they call it the Tree of Dignity?
I know
It
it's
truly, man, history really has changed.
Well, what was it called back then? The Tree of Blood and Guts?
No. Close. It was called the Tree of War.
Why would it be called the Tree of... Okay. I'm not even gonna ask anymore. You know what? I'm gonna think about your little offer.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna stay a while. Until you give me your answer.
I don't have to give him my answer just yet.
Oh.
Are you giving me sass?
You
Ghost
kinda
next to my
do.
head? I smell sass.
Last time I checked, you're the one kinda at my mercy.
What do you mean? I'm not at nobody's mercy.
Really? You, like I said, one snap of my fingers, and I could turn you into my personal puppet.
You can't really do that to me.
You really want me to? I will.
Don't. Please don't.
Exactly. You see, puppet? And we all get along when someone listens.
Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever. God. Okay. Sure, whatever. I'll have to think about your little offer.
Yep. Let's just hope this partnership goes well. Because if it does, so much vibe.
Oh yeah, I noticed. You come from a violent family in your past. Oh yeah, you want me to commit violence. Yeah, I get this. Not that hard to figure out.
Huh. Quite surprising that a mortal like you would understand, but okay.
It's literally not that hard to figure out. You love content clues.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you want, God of War?
Malachi, first off, and I'm not really a god.
God of War?
No, swear to God, if that's my name with you, I will turn you into a puppet.
Alright, I don't want to become a puppet to someone that I don't even know. Like I said, I'll have to think about your little offer here.
Well, I have nothing else to say.
Me neither. Now can you please shut up or get out of my head for like... Never. Just get out of my head.
Oh, I can't get out of your head. That's the hard part about being stuck in the tree.
Can you like shut up for like 8 seconds? Forever, just
If you want me to shut up, then say yes to my offer, and then I'll leave you alone for the rest of the day.
I'll have to think about that, buddy.
Oh, then I'm just gonna keep on annoying you.
Fine. If you could shut up if I say yes, will you shut up? And let me
I
do
will leave you alone for the rest of the day.
For the rest of the day.
For as long as you're working on this.
Yeah, I have other stuff that I have to do. Like, I have to live. I have to eat. I have to walk my dog outside.
Yeah? Alright. Well, so what do you say?
I say I don't know yet.
Well, then I'm stuck inside your head for a little bit longer.
Fine, I'll say yes so you could stop, so you could shut up. You're so annoying. Stupid voice in my head.
Splendid!
Honestly, the way that your voice sounds, you sound like somebody that's from like a Disney movie. I don't know exactly, but you sound like somebody from a Disney movie. So,
What's a Disney movie?
you know what? I don't know either, buddy. I don't know either. Okay. I need to put something away really quick without you bugging me. Oops. Are you bugging me? Where is it? There you go. Set this.
You seem to be really hot-headed.
I will be hot-headed if you don't shut up. I already agreed to your little shenanigan that you wanted me to agree to, so I'm agreeing and now you need to shut
puppet.
up. Alright, bye-bye. God. Some annoying voice. I told him to shut up after I agreed to his little shenanigan. Did I make the right decision at all? I don't know if I made the right decision, but it's whatever, right? At least I could cause some more chaos. That's for sure. Well, I hope whatever Malachi, or the voice in my head, or the God of War, whatever he wants to be called, shut up. God, he wants me to do this stupid war stuff, cause some chaos, you know. Yeah, I'll agree to it anytime. I'll even ask if people want to join me in this. I made a bad mistake. I know. I made a bad mistake.